Alright you guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to show you how to install an LED light bar on, well, any vehicle really. It's universal, but on my truck, my Ford Ranger. And just came in yesterday. It's from Masione, I think. That's how you pronounce it. It was on Amazon for $68, I think, with free shipping. And it got here extremely fast. They quoted me for November 5th, but it got here yesterday, and today's Halloween, so... this was the packaging it was in. It was very snug. There was a little divider here for all your hardware. I also got a wiring harness from the online LED light store, which is also through Amazon. But we'll go ahead and show you the big prize now. I spent most of my time just getting the damn thing on, but there it is. It's a 24-inch LED light bar with it's a spot and flood combo, and I think that looks fantastic on there. Everything is metal. These brackets are metal, and I have the screws going through a metal undersurface of my bumper, so it's not just on plastics. I mean, I'm moving the truck right now, and it's not going anywhere. So, and another thing to mention is the gauge of the wire is huge. I mean, this is a huge gauge wire, and but anyway. I already tested it out. It works. It's bright as all hell. It puts out 9,000 lumens, which is more than enough. Definitely not for street use, but or if you really don't like someone on the street. This is the wiring harness I picked up. All in all, the light bar and the harness was $89 and free shipping. And it's a very generous length amount of cable. My biggest problem with this truck is finding a way to get the switch on the inside of the truck, which is right here. And it has a 40 amp fuse in it right here. So I've already got it hooked up to ground. I'm waiting until I have all my connections to put it back on the battery. I've already got one little terminal crimped on the negative post here. And something to note, took a lot of philatling, if you want to call it that, to get this on here, but what I figured out was they soldered the ends of these so that they don't fray in the packaging. You want to go ahead and snip the top of that off and then strip a little bit more of the insulation off the wire. Twist it, because the gauge of the wire as it sits with the solder on there is too wide to fit in here. And I kept crimping and it just kept popping out, so yeah. And then really thin crimpers. I'm just using needle nose vice grips to crimp them on, and gotta love that dielectric grease too, so keep a good connection. So I'm gonna finish my connections up here, and then like I said, my biggest problem right now is finding a spot to go in to the cab with that switch. So all the other things are fine. It's just, you know, Ford's infinite wisdom, they decided to make it very hard to put shit in your truck. So, but I still love her. She's a great truck. So, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll actually show you, why not, my process of crimping those on, and then we'll get started there. All right, so we're back underneath the engine bay here. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and snip this off, just like so. Make yourself a good pair of wire strippers. This is much easier than a knife, and a lot less risky than doing it with dikes. And just start twisting. Now, the reason why you want to twist is you don't want the wire to fray, like bunch up or bunch out when you're trying to stick this into the conductor, or this little guy. Alright. Black. Okay, and so the positive on this wiring harness is white, and then negative is always black. So I'm just gonna stick this guy in here. Went right in. No fucking, excuse my language, no heartaches like my last one. So we're gonna open this up a little bit. I like to do it in stages. Oh, see, I didn't do it tight enough. Popped right out. I just felt it bite. The wire is kind of stuck in there. Nope, never mind. See, this is the thing. These are the things I was dealing with off camera. And now you guys get to see them on camera. Damn it. Okay, now that nightmare's over, I finally got it crimped on there, and took some swear words and other things that I'm not proud of, but yeah. So now I'm going to route this back through the wall here. These are the times I wish I had a bigger truck. But you know what? They're not going to get 32 miles a gallon like I am. And no, I'm not making that up. You can see my previous videos. I've made videos on it. So check out the Lucas Oil Fuel Additive video if you're interested in getting 32 mpg out of your Ranger. If you have a 4-cylinder, that is. Okay. So the wire's through. God damn it. And of course it's on the red one. Alright, we'll be back again. Alright guys, sorry I had to do all that off camera, but it was just not cooperating very well, but I finally got it to cooperate. And everything is hooked up now. I'm going to walk you through what I did, and then we'll show you the grand finale here. So, like I said, mounted through the metal support that's attached to the frame. So again, this is not moving. I've got the power wire going underneath my grill up, and instead of pushing the main wire through here and trying to do that, I just pushed the wiring harness through the brace here. Crimped it down. It actually is crimped this time. Zip tied that into place. That's not going anywhere. And then the wiring harness is going from here. I've got the extra wire for the optional, because this thing can hook up 2 auxiliary lights, but in my case I'm only doing 1, so that's all hooked up there. The ends are wrapped off with electrical tape for water resistance, and so you've got 2 terminals, 2 positives that you need to hook up. One goes to the relay that powers everything else, and then the other one comes out of the relay as well and then goes to your switch. And then here's your 40 amp fuse right here, and everything's just zip tied in place right now. It's not going to go anywhere, and so that's all there. And then the only way, just like with my shitty Harbor Freight lights that actually died a long time ago, if you saw that video, I had to route it through here and then through the 3/4 panel in the hood. And so the gauge of the wire is really thick, so I just took a screwdriver and kind of pried and just to widen the gap enough to get that wire in here. And then, just like the Harbor Freight lights that don't work anymore, I've got it running right here underneath the wires, weather stripping through here, and it's mounted right here. So, but it looks fine. It shouldn't break the wire. If it does, I'm screwed, but whatever. So let's unplug this so we can get a truly good appreciation for how bright this thing is, and then we'll test it out tonight. Maybe scare some kids with the light while they're out trick-or-treating. So, but I'm gonna sit you guys down here. It should be there. All right. All right, here we go. Ready? That's bright. It's very bright, and you can see just how much light it's putting out. And get ready to get blinded, but that's what it's throwing out. So right here, these are, I believe, either spot or flood, but I don't know if you can see it. but you can see the checkered pattern here on these 4. The rest are all smooth, and then the next 4 at the end, they got that checkered pattern again. But God, I can't see anymore. But yeah, that's the light it's putting out. And then this is with my LED headlights. So I mean, you can just see the amount of light I'm pushing out of here now. So I'm going to turn this off before I kill my battery, because and then when you turn this on, a little green light comes on. So, but you can hear the fuse in there going on and off, because it's 120 watts. So the only time I really plan on actually using this is when the truck is running. That way the alternator can actually keep up. And it's not even hot. Granted, I only had it on for 45 seconds, if that. So, but yeah, so that's the installation of it. And like I said, we'll try it out tonight and see how bright it is at night, and we'll go from there. But I mean, I love the way it looks on the truck right there. I mean, it's beefy as hell. So, and it shouldn't impede on my radiator cooling that much. So, because it's only covering the 1 bar in my grill. So, but yeah, looks great. So, like I said, we'll try it out tonight, and we'll go from there. Well, it's now November 1st, and it seems Mother Nature wanted to test my new LED light bar, and it absolutely poured last night, which, if you live in California, we desperately needed it. So I'm going to test and see if the water tightness is any good. So you can see there's lots of water on it, and yesterday I was cleaning it a little bit, and I don't know if you can see that little caulking right there, and you can kind of see it behind the lens. So there is water, there is a sealant in there. But let's fire her up and see if she still turns on after being soaked for a few hours. And good news, she's still running. So, despite all that water, so that's always good to know. But yep. I was watching some comparative videos on YouTube here last night about the difference between this and like a rigid, but you know what? I'm not gonna spend freaking $600 on a light. That's just, for the money I'm making right now, that's just not, it doesn't make any sense. So once I get through college and whatnot and do whatever I'm gonna do, I can see justifying it, but not right now. So I didn't have a chance to do it last night. Sorry guys, I got completely plastered drunk. So in the spirit of Halloween. So as some of you know, though, I do go to school in Oxnard, and there are lots and lots and lots of dark dirt roads out there. So on Monday night, I will bring my GoPro with me, and we'll shoot out there, and that way you can get a true appreciation for the brightness of it. But I did test it out last night, and it's bright. It's like having a little mini sun on the front of my truck. And the thing I like about it is I don't know if I already, sorry. Ugh. The thing I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I like how my LED headlights and the light bar, like the color match as far as like the number, like those, it's either 6000K or 6500K, something like that. But I was using it up and down here last night, and even with the LED street lights on, like it was still lighting up those entire trees as I went. So it's bright, and so yeah, just wanted to show you guys that she can still operate while being soaked in rain. So, but which is always good. So, all right, guys, we'll pick this up when we get out to Oxnard on Monday night, and we'll test it out in pitch black. So, we'll pick it up there. All right, you guys. So we are finally out in the boonies as far as Oxnard is concerned, and right now I just have my standard LED headlights on. That's high beams, not much of a difference. You can check out my other video, I'll put a link to it. But anyway, you just shift really quick. Alright, So regular beams, and now the light bar. You can see it's lighting. I don't know if this is picking up on camera, but like the light pole or the electrical wires, everything else are getting lit up. But you can definitely see way further with the light bar. So that's light bar, standard headlamps, light bar. So I can see very far, and I'm going to turn this off before I blind this guy who's about to cross. So, but that's how bright it is at night, and I hope the camera's doing this justice. But okay, that guy's passing, and we'll turn it on again. Nope. I don't want to blind anybody. So, but yeah, that's how bright it is. It's insanely bright. So I'm extremely happy with this purchase. And again, this isn't a rigid, and you know, I didn't buy it to be a rigid. I just wanted extra lighting. So. That's the light bar, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you are considering a Masione, or however the hell you pronounce this brand, I hope this video is helpful as far as what you're looking for, how it performs, what's in the box, how easy it is to mount, wiring, blah blah blah. But yeah, if you guys want, I'll throw a video of these LED lights that I installed in the description below. I'll try and throw a link to the wiring harness and the light itself from Amazon down there for you guys if you guys want this. And again, I think it was like 68 bucks free shipping, and then it was like 16 or something like that free shipping with the wiring harness, and they all got to my house very fast. So as always, thank you for watching. Don't be afraid to give a thumbs up if you like the video. If not, I'm sorry. But until next time, guys, take care.